Hey everybody, Ron Bainberg here with your tip of the week. And today's topic or the title is called Know Your Lane or Stay in Your Lane. And what am I talking about? Over the last week and a half, I've heard so many people talking. There's been articles written about Zillow entering, the mortgage space. They bought a mortgage company and what have you. And people are like, some people anyway, are freaking out. If you're one of them, don't freak out. Why? Because Zillow or whomever it is can't be all things to all people. I heard this before, even when they talk about Amazon getting into the mortgage business. And you have to understand technology companies, they have a lane. And their lane is a very specific small lane. This is my opinion. Now, I don't know anything about their business model, but every single tech company that I have seen get into either the mortgage space or the real estate space, they do exactly the same thing. They believe that technology is the key to everything and that they can scale everything to a very, very, low profit margin business. And what happens is, I'm not going to say it works or it doesn't work, but if you look at the companies that have done this and look at the history, they work in a box like this. This is the amount of people that they'll help. The people with the high credit scores, and it's very vanilla loans, or everything just fits the box, meaning it not necessarily completely vanilla, but it has to fix the box. They are not built to work a deal. They are not built to make things, and adjust things and have a loan officer who has the knowledge to put a deal together. So is it true that if they do heavy advertising, be it Zillow or whomever, they're going to get customers that fit into this box? Absolutely. We've seen this, especially on the West Coast in the jumbo markets where you have a few of the big banks buying. And if you've watched any of my trainings or been on any of my trainings, you know this, that they are ultra competitive in the jumbo market and that bankers and brokers, it's very difficult for them to compete with the borrower that's in that little box, that little area. But everything else is fair game. And there's a lot more people outside that area. It doesn't mean they're bad deals. It doesn't mean that they're garbage. It just means that they are deals that don't fit into that box. And you as a mortgage professional are the one that's going to make those deals work. And this is what we do every single day. But, the media, being the media, what are they going to do? They're always going to make this sound like it's end of days, because if they don't make it sound like that, they don't get eyeballs on their message. And we see this over and over again. So my message to you is don't get caught up in that. Don't worry about it. Stick to your game. Know your lanes. Know who your ideal client is. Know who you want to work with. Know the people that benefit the most by working with you. And you will find that those people come to you. They'll gravitate towards you. If we have to give up that little box, I'm not saying just give it up, but what I'm saying is if they are going to market aggressively, you have to remember that we are in a place that technology and AI, I was having this conversation just the other day, AI does not handle all of this. And we are a ways away from that critical thinking that is needed for AI to actually replace originators and what have you. Plus, I believe it's the CFPB. They were very, very clear that if AI is used in an underwriting decision and the underwriting decision is wrong and in any case discriminatory, the fines are going to be huge. They warned these companies, you better be very, very careful. They were not these companies. They warned the industry that if you do this, you better be really careful, because if you screw this up, especially in a discriminatory capacity, you're going to get hit, and you're going to get hit real hard. So know what your lane is, know who your referral partners are, know how you want to develop your business, and you don't have to worry about these things. There's always going to be change, there's always going to be challenge, but you have more control than oftentimes the media wants to leave you to believe. Make it a great day. We'll see you next week. If you found this tip helpful, make sure you are signed up for all of our future tips. You can also connect with me on social media as well. And if you know of anyone else who these tips and tips could benefit from, please share this with them. I hope you enjoyed my tip of the week. Want to get a clear path to building your business? Click the link below to get your free Originator Breakthrough Blueprint.